Hi everyone. So here it is. I finally finished it. It was a lot more work than I thought. So how about we just jump right in and I'll try and explain real quick my process. So I will also link, by the way, the video on how I show you to make the base for this because it is two of them glued together. So this was made for my mother, and I'm hoping this will inspire you because this could be a wonderful, I think, now correct me if I'm wrong, heirloom. I think that's what you call it. So something you could pass on to your children or grandchildren, and you'll see why I am saying this. But this, however, is going to go to my mom, which is my child's grandmother. So I took what I used for this is a lot of Tim Holtz papers and of course pictures. A lot of scraps. You'd be surprised how many scraps I was able to fit in this because as you can see, it's not super big. I mean, it is once you open it up, but like these little pieces here, these are all scraps that I always keep aside, and they were perfect. All I had to do is cut them to size. So what I've used here are, I will show you real quick. I will try and make this quick and fun for you. These came from Tim Holtz. I have different models and I use some things, lettering stencils like this with my very loved black soot to brush these in. And so I'm going to back up so you can see the whole, oh, that's not back up, so you can see the whole thing. So it opens this way and then it opens this way, okay? And I will, like I said, put the video where I explain how to do this because there's folds and cuts and everything, okay? So when you open the first flap, right here I put a picture of my mom, and I covered it with simply vellum paper and a few rub-ons. And right here I simply placed a picture on a card that I made, and here I made a pocket, so that's where the learning how to fold this will come in handy. And this was a piece I made also. I'll have to link the video. So this is a piece I made right here that opens up. I have another one somewhere. It's actually right here, just so you know. So see, this is a piece like that, and I have a video on how to make this as well. So I made one and I glued it here, okay? So this opens this way and I put a picture right here, and of course every picture has a space for journaling, most of them anyways. And when I glued this on my journal, I also left the back one side, and I only glued on the side because I wanted to be able to put a card. And I made this journaling card with, again, a picture of her when she was in her classroom, and of course she can write in the back. And I'll explain a little later why I think this would be a great present for an heirloom. I'll explain to you. So when you open the first flap this way, I made a pocket right here, so that's another journaling card, and with a window like this with vellum. You know me and windows. And this is a nice picture, and I had this die cut of a frame, and then I used gilding wax right here. Very useful. I absolutely love this, and I made it a gold frame. On this side I used a simple tea bag that I stamped on, and inside I put the flower of her month. I thought this would be a nice little tag, and of course space to write in the back. In this pocket I put a copy of the newspaper page of the day she was born. Now on a video where I make this and other things, I show you how to make that. So again, I will try and link all the videos if possible. And yes, so I show you how to age this, because this of course is just printed on regular copy paper, but I made sure it looked very old, and now it looks vintage. And when you open this, the middle part is another picture of her. And of course, I put all kinds of embellishments and collage right there. And on this side, I decided to make some sort of a little journal. And this one has a lot. I think all the pages are blank for this one. And here's the heirloom part. If she decides to just keep this journal as is and enjoy watching, looking at it, that's perfect. If she decides to write a few notes in it, then it would become maybe her grandson's later on in life, where she can maybe tell her story a tiny bit more. And that's another picture of her when she was a little girl at Christmas time. And there we go. So this is the part of my mom. And I wanted her, for those of you who don't know, I mentioned it before, my mom was adopted. She has no data on her birth parents by choice. I think that's what I was told, and that's okay. However, it does leave her with, she's the start of the family tree in that way. So I thought I would remind her that although she doesn't know who was before her, she created something. She created a lineage. She created me, and then I created my boy, and it's the start of something. It's nice to know where you come from, but it's also nice to know that you started something. And I want to remind her that she's not alone, because even though she doesn't have somebody behind or, before, she created this new lineage, this new family tree. And that's where my side comes in play. So this is my side of the book. And when you open it, you have a picture of me. And hold on, I think it's supposed to be this way. No, it's okay. A picture of me. And in this pocket, it's a picture of me with my grandmama at my christening. So, and also a picture of me again. I think that's the oldest picture I have of myself, meaning the youngest of myself I have in photo. So that was me and my grandpapa. And then you open this side and you have yet another picture of baby me. And this side here is the side for my boy. So when you open it, you see my boy when he was in my belly. And this is mama, this is me, pregnant with my boy. And this was my boy after 30 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour of being born. And then when you open this side right here, that is a picture of me holding my beautiful baby. And then here I put some sort of another little journal like there was on her side. However, this side has pictures of us, Liam and myself, and blank pages. So more recent pictures. That's a recent one of Liam. That's one I took of myself this summer. And as you can see, there's space to write. And she can write or not write. That's okay. I just wanted her to have, pictures of us. This is an older picture. He was so cute. He's still cute, but and that's my baby with his cat. And this is just fun. Now, if you look through your pictures, how you always say, oh my goodness, you look exactly like, your aunt when she was 5, or it's fun to really see it instead of just hearing it. So this is to make her smile. So this is my boy, I would say at around age, I don't know, I want to say 3-ish, maybe 4, not much more older than this. And this is a picture of me at the same age. So I thought it'd be sweet of her to see just how much her grandson resembles her. I mean, she knows because she's seen him, but it's just fun for the comparison. And then on these pictures, it's not that we look alike, it's more the way we look at the camera, if you will. See the sideways look? We do that a lot, and I thought it'd be funny for her to see it like that. So I did this. I simply put I don't remember these, but to hold them together. An eyelet and a rope would have been the same. No, not an eyelet. Don't do that. I've done that before. I thought it was smart, but then they don't move. So this is just a fastener. Don't do the eyelet. Scratch that. So yeah, I thought it was kind of cute and fun, you know. And yeah, so this is how I decided to show her lineage. And the last little surprise for this is I made a pocket in the middle because I attached both these together, and in the middle I put this, which I think means lineage, but I don't have the real word in English. Descendants? I'm not sure. But it means lineage, like, you know, her, me, and my boy together. And it's a nice picture at Christmas. So I thought you would like that. And here is just her and myself. And it says bisous. It means kisses. Because every time, you know, we leave each other or we finish texting or talking, we say, okay, bisous, bisous, kissy, kissy. And that's me kissing my mom. I love that picture. Look at her. I love to see her smile. Love it. So yes, so there you go. So I am hoping that she'll love it. But I'm also hoping that it gives you, you know, the inspiration to create something for your family. Maybe it's not something you want to give your mom. Maybe it's something you want to create for your children or your grandchildren. I'm lucky enough to have my mom because she's still really young, and so I wanted to give her something like that. But you know, if it's not the case for you, I'm sure your great grandchildren or your grandchildren or even just your children would absolutely love to have something like this. First of all, it's fun to pull and open and have really specific pictures where you can, you know, and it's not overwhelming, like, you know, trying to fit 100 pictures and have to talk about them all. Just a few lines on each picture. You know, sometimes it's just enough to at least give an idea of the history of your family. I'm learning as I'm getting older that it's so important to know, you know, where you came from, and if you can't do that, maybe offer that present to others of where they came from. So, you know, I don't know anything about my grandmother on my mom's side because, like I said, she was adopted. As lineage, and her adoptive mother died before I was even born, so I really don't know anything. But she can tell the story, and you know, my boy will also have a part of that history. Now, of course, I say I don't know a whole lot of things. I do know things because she did tell me, but I'm just giving you examples, right, of how this could become very useful for your own family. So I hope I've inspired you. I hope you saw how pretty simple it is when I put the videos, the link for the videos to do the main part, if you will, because it's twice and then I glued them together, and of course this part that I glued in the book. You'll see it's not difficult, and then all you do is really create spaces to put your pictures and decorate and have fun with it. So there it is. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada, and I say thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.